Hey, hi, howdy, hello, and welcome to the show. You can call me Looky Loo, and this is Drawing and Drag, the hopefully weekly show where I will walk you through whatever weird and whimsical workings I have actually effectively recently recorded. And today's piddly pettience that I am offering to you is actually just one panel in the comic from start to finish. I know that probably doesn't sound very exciting to a lot of folks, but to other artists like me out there who just really enjoy seeing their work go from a traditional sketch to a finished digital artwork, it's kind of fun. It's kind of interesting. So for anyone else that's interested in the process from rough and tumble scribbly sketch to a finally finished comic page, this is the video for you. Nice and compact. Which I am sure is a welcome change after last week, considering the fact that I had a humongous video for you guys. Apologies, I really was not expecting to have a 20-minute video this early into the channel, considering the fact that I hate editing, and as you can imagine, that's why it took so heckin' long to get out. But yeah, not riding a wave of motivation this week from a previously worked on piece that I had dropped due to unfortunate circumstances. Instead, I just thought it would be fun to have nice little compact, bite-sized, start-to-finish, hey, just a piece of the process. Especially considering the fact that this entire channel only exists to help me find a way to show people our work from the comic without having to post it on, like, a meta website, considering that seems to be the only real social media sites out there that really cater to artists and their algorithm, but it seems like the only reason why they do that now is so that way they can scrape your stuff and put it into their AI systems, and I'm not into that, so here we are on YouTube. I'm just gonna show you moving pictures of my still pictures and hope that draws your attention, I guess. But this is not AI despicable rant time. This is time to talk about the comic. Anyone else here who started out drawing traditionally and still has a hard time sketching in digital? No? No, just me? Yeah, I have a really big issue with that. Did I talk about that last time? I don't really remember. I don't script these things. I probably should. Should I? Tell me in the comments below if I should script these things or if I should just continue to ramble on and on like I have been. But anyway, I still have to sketch out in a actual sketchbook everything that I do for the comic because my little brain just does not want to work with making things on digital, at least not whenever it comes to like something that's as sequential as a comic. Anything that requires more movement than an illustration, my brain is just like, if it's not on paper, I can't do it. Everything's gonna be stiff as a board. And yeah, but maybe eventually I'll find a more efficient way to do all of that. In the meantime, though, usually my process starts out in a sketchbook. I bought one off of Amazon that actually has the guidelines for comic books on it, so that way I can make sure that I know where all of my panels are supposed to end and all of my words are supposed to end. And if I want it to be a full bleed, kind of like this panel that I'm working on here in the middle of the page, then I will color all the way to the edges. But yeah, so I use my special little handy dandy notebook that has all of its indentations and marker lines in it. I sketch out everything really roughly, not well, I mean, you can tell from the way that Salem's arms moved and Reiko's arms moved, and everyone actually looks more like a real person here instead of a derpy little vinyl bobblehead that, yeah, my sketches don't actually really look a lot like what it's gonna be at the end. But I don't know if anyone else is like this. A lot of my sketching lately is more or less just there to put a little bit of form on paper. Everything is up there in my head, and all I really need is a basic outline to be able to slap everything on top of. So my sketches are loose and wild and weird, and then I actually go through, and whenever I am doing my line art and painting and rendering, I finally can put the actual characters down the way I see it instead of just a representation to hold the place. Anyone else do that, or are you more of a planner sketcher instead of a loosey-goosey sketching all over the place type person? Let me know down in the comments below. Haha, engagement, engagement. I tricked you again. Um, anyway, thank you so much for sticking around. If you have watched all three of my videos so far, you're the real ones. Thank you so much for commenting if you did leave a comment, liking if you liked it, dislike it if I annoy the crap out of you, and subscribe just to see what the heck is going on next week. If you want to help me keep my lights on, feel free to join the other patrons over on Patreon. You will see them here at the end. It is Jocelyn, Danny, Carrie, and Nathan. Thank you all so much for all of your help. Otherwise, I will see you next week. Bye!